Welcome back to another edition of Flaming Barrel Monkeys, Tech Junkies. I'm Sean McGoey. Today we're reviewing the Makerbot Mini Smart Extruder Plus. Right now I am printing something out on the Makerbot Mini. Next I'll be printing something on the Makerbot Replicator 2, which is my first printer that I ever got about 7 years ago or so. I've never had a problem with it. I use it all the time, so we'll take a comparison of both of the new one that I got, which is the Mini, and the Replicator 2, and after we're done printing, we'll be right back at you. So we'll see you when we get back. So we're back. It's still printing out, but I thought I would do a little tutorial on the Replicator. A lot of people that use printers nowadays, everyone has a printer that does auto leveling, which is awesome. I can't be happy enough to have a printer that does it, but I thought I would go through the Replicator and what you need to do before you start printing. So on the menu, it has all your options, which on the Replicator you're going to go to Utilities. You're going to go to Level Build Plate. What this does is brings the build plate up to the head of the extruder so you can go through and level it. It has 3 points that it hits on the print bed. So it gives you instructions. It says tighten each of the 3 knobs under the build plate. There's 3 knobs on either one, all the way in the back. There's one to the left, and then there's one to the right. I'm not going to tighten those up because I've already done that, but we're going to check to make sure that the build plate is level, because you won't get an accurate print unless the build plate is level. So get my handy dandy piece of paper. The first point that I'm gonna check is in the back. It seems like it's fine. I can feel a little bit of the head of the extruder rubbing against it, but I can still move the piece of paper. Okay. Now the next point is on the right side, which seems like it's a little loose. I made myself a little cheat sheet that shows you which way you turn it, which way is going up and which way is going down, which helps a lot. Let's see. Okay. Do it a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. It seems like, okay, a little bit too much. There. When you're leveling the build plate, this is pretty much a preference. After a while, you'll figure out what the sweet spot is on the points when it's. I think that's good enough. So it goes back through, double checks, which is because after you move the fronts, sometimes it changes what the back is like, which it did. Now, let's see. We had to lower it a little bit. You don't want the thing scraping against your build plate, because that would be bad. Screws up your print bed and screws up the tape. Okay, that should be good. And then it's gonna go again to the front. That feels fine. Then one to the other side. Okay, this one might need to go down a little bit. That should be fine, and then it's going to go into the middle and see. And your middle should be fine too. There. Now we are set to print. Now after you get done leveling the build plate, you want to bring your extruder head back to home. So you go down on the down menu, you hit home, and it will take you right back to where you started. Then you can put the filament in it and then start printing. Hope this helped everyone a little bit, and we'll see you back when we get done with the mini printing, and then we'll start on printing the same model on the replicator too, and then we'll do a little comparison. Welcome back. Both of the prints have finished. Let's take a look at them. So first we'll take a look at the replicator 2. Looks like the print shrunk a little bit because the tape has come off the print bed. Let's just rip that right off. Let's take a look. So first print came out all right. If I can get the wraps off the. Here we go. If we can get the wraps off the model. The propellers are a little bit small. To be careful that I don't damage the print. There we go. So it's good to have a piece of leverage when you're doing small print to get it off. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Throw that away. Let's take a look. Use a little bit of cleaning up. It's not too bad. Take a look. It's not too shabby. That's what it looks like. I've printed a couple versions of this. This is the smaller version. The bigger version comes out a lot cleaner. But It's not too bad. Clean up the eye a little bit, but it works. Does the job. Now let's look at the new extruder. Let's see. This one actually printed out a lot nicer. Also, one thing nice about the mini is it levels itself, so you don't have that that human error of when you're printing, when you don't get the print bed. So, and here's what the one with the mini looks like. So there's the mini. And there's the replicator. Filament that I used was a glow-in-the-dark blue by what was the company that I used? I think it's called Hatchbox. It is called Hatchbox. I used a 1.75 millimeter PLA filament from Hatchbox. I'm pretty impressed with their products. I'm probably gonna buy more of their filament. It's really nice. It doesn't jam up your extruder. At least so far, so good. So yeah. So the new Makerbot mini extruder is pretty nice. It prints stuff out pretty clean. I just wish it would do a high resolution prints, but I'm not sure. I have to talk to Makerbot, find out if it does or if it's just the standard resolution that the printhead does. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when I talk to them. Let's close that. So, well, that's about it for me. So, like us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course on YouTube. We appreciate all the support that we get from our tech community and from you guys out there that view our reviews and our blogs. So, well, that's it for me. Keep checking on, folks. We'll see you in the next review.